Hello friends, welcome to my channel Sushant Chess Wise. Today we are at the next topic, that is the endgame studies explained. We are at the 92nd position of our topic. We have got a king and pawn endgame position here. This position is white to play and draw. At first it looks white's task is very difficult. Only chance of holding the game looks like there would be race of pawn and simultaneously queening of pawns, but that doesn't work. So let's get down to the position and see what are white's possibilities. One is a7. After a7, just kb7. When we see that if black king tries to approach the pawn with kd4, black has the very strong d6. And after kc3, d5, we know this situation when the pawns are separated by one file, all the pawn has to do is they remain on the same rank, and then when one of them is attacked, the other one moves and it creates a knight's distance between them, and the behind pawn cannot be taken because the other pawn queens. So this situation now is after kb3, king a7 losing, because similarly the a5 pawn will be taken by the black king. So basically the only move is kd4, to which white can hold the game easily after kb8. After kb8, kc5, ka7, king b5, d5, and mutually the pawns will be exchanged. After, let's say, kc5, ke6, kd5, ka5, and the game is drawn. After kd4, black has the very strong d6, waiting, covering the c5 square, and now things look very difficult for white. It has two variations to look deeper. The only move is kc3, d5, and here we have a critical position. We would like to look at both variations first, and then we will play it on the board. After kb4, very natural, white king tries to reach b6 and play a7. Let's calculate a few moves. kb4, d4, kb5, d3, kb6, and here black has the very strong kb8. Let's play the moves. kb4, d4, kb5, d3, kb6, d2, a7 is not a good option. So kb8, after kb8 comes a7 check, king a8, and now we see that there is nothing much that white can hope for, because after king a6, d2, the d pawn simply queens and black wins the game. But this situation of pawns and king is enough to give us idea, and white uses the same tactic, but he approaches the other pawn. That is, here he keeps the b pawn intact and chases the d pawn. White is able to fulfill his objective after b4, kd5, b3, kc6, and now there are two variations, kb8 and b2. Let's look at them one by one. After b2, it looks like we are heading towards an obvious draw, but it is a winning position for white. Let's see further. a7, b1 equal to queen, and after a8, queen check. Since it's a rook pawn, it looks like there is a huge drawing opportunity after qb8. But white is able to force a win. Let's try to calculate. Queen a6 check, the only way to play on. King d8, and now comes the strong qd3 check. When after ke7 we see that there is qd7 check, forcing the king either on f8 or f6. When after qd6 check, not only the queen is traded, white reaches a winning king and pawn endgame. So queen a6 check, kd8, qd3 check, ke7, similar is ke8. qd7 check, after kf8 or kf6 comes the very strong and forcing qd6 check, queen takes d6, kd6, ke8, and a6 the pawn queens, even kc7 queens for white. Thus the only move is kb8, stopping the move a7. kb6, b2, a7 check, king a8, which was not very clear at first what is white trying to do, but after king a6, everything falls in place. The problem is, if the pawn becomes bishop or knight, then there will be insufficient material to checkmate the white king. And if he promotes the pawn to, let's say, queen or rook, the situation is that of a stalemate. White is able to hold the game. So basically this was a stalemate technique which very often comes in actual games also. I hope you are finding these lessons useful and instructive. Thanks for your time.